Hello everyone, it's Loretta and welcome to my second episode of the hybrid journal slash planner where I show you what I'm doing with my Diane Reevely mixed media slash diary slash journal. And this is the second time doing this for me, and this is June 4th through the 10th, and I shared this on my last video. And I did decorate it a little bit more, as you can see, and I added some glossy accents for some texture and some black. This is actually paint for like a t-shirt, so the texture is fabulous. And I am still studying through Proverbs 15, which is what we are going to be working with in my journal today. My craft night at hospice to launch the new craft club was a very nice evening, and it was a big success. Please excuse any problems with the audio this morning, as I am having to film this with a phone that is plugged in, so I can't use the microphone, mostly because I did a bunch of texting and I should have done the texting while it was plugged in. So long story short, my battery's dead. Life support, you know. Alright, let's get started on this puppy. First of all, here are some of the scripture verses that I cut out for my Bible journaling part. And you would think that since I filmed this is the third time that I'd have stuff ready. You'd be wrong. So I'm going to place these down, and I'm going to use some glossy accents. For those of you who did not view last week's video, I hope you'll check that out. But this is Proverbs 15 verse 1 that I just put down. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh one stirs it up. And once again, that is a Bible verse that my mother gave me before I got married the first time. And it is a good verse regardless of relationships or casual contact. And here's the verse again in different language. A hot-tempered person stirs up conflict, but the one who is patient calms a quarrel. I have a problem with that. I'm a fighter. Man, I tell you what, it's something I've been working real hard on lately. Some days I'm better than others, but you never know what somebody else is going through. And, okay, I was interrupted by the doorbell, so we are going to continue with the art journaling diary side of the page. I went ahead and finished adhering the Bible verses that I am using for this week's study into my journal. And I have some die cuts that are actually left over from another project, so I may be using those. I have this fun stamped image. This is from Pink and Maine. And then I have some flower die cuts and a pocket that I may use. So let's get started with the decoration part. First of all, I really like this flower down here, so that's what I'm going to do, is use it right here. I'm just using glossy accents once again because it's what I have out on my desk to adhere my pieces down to the page. The nice thing about glossy accents is once it is dry, it's resistant to any moisture. So you can do lots of other things on top of it if you wanted. I'm just going to cut this pocket out real quick. Since I forgot where I was in the first part of this video, I do want to tell you about the verses that I picked. So if this is a repeat, I apologize. Proverbs 15 in particular is a really good book in the Bible to read if you are hot-tempered, foul-mouthed, or even short-tempered, because this will kind of help settle you down and help you to realize that this is truth. It doesn't matter if you're a Christian or not. If you answer someone with a gentle answer, then you're a whole lot less likely to have any conflict. So anyway, a soothing tongue is a tree of life, but a perverse tongue crushes the spirit. And this actually means foul language. So remember that. And then the last one is the heart of the righteous weighs its answers, but the mouth of the wicked gushes evil. In other words, speak kindly, and speak kindly of others, speak kindly of yourself, accept the compliment when it's given. Alrighty then. So I think what I'm going to do next is maybe use some of these adorable hearts. I really like this. So I like the paperclip pattern. This is Doodlebug. And this particular little heart was left over from making feet. These are my cute little critter sitters, and actually the critter sisters. So there's Big Sissy and there's Little Sissy. And I gave them all names, and they're going to be 50 cents a piece at my craft fair. So anyway, and I used that heart on the packaging along with one of the smaller pom-poms with eyeballs and a little pom-pom for his hat. You can't get much cuter than that, I'm just saying. Okay, so now this is a paper clip that I made. This stamp is also my favorite things, and I stamped it twice and then sandwiched the paper clip in between. I'm going to use that as a page decoration and marker up here when I'm ready. This is a Copic multi-liner pen, and I'm going to use it to add some doodling and some little boxes. Around these verses. Very kind of ransom style. I'm not worried about being perfect. This is an art journal after all. So if my pen skips and moves around on me, it just isn't going to matter too much. I am not a big doodler. My mother was, though. She doodled in the phone book all the time. She'd sit for hours on the phone and doodle. And I remember that very fondly. She was really a good artist when it came to just drawing stuff. I was quite impressed with her. I did not have that skill, do not have that skill, and probably will never have that skill. So, I mean, even my doodles look like they're done by 3-year-olds, and I just don't care. So far, so good. I think I'm going to go ahead and add some doodling around my stamped image here. So there we go as far as that's concerned. I'm going to grab some Lindy's Stamp Gang and we'll be right back. Alright everyone, here is the finished journal slash planner slash hybrid page. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a thumbs up, share it on your social media. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.